And we are recording. Armand, very welcome to be here. Thanks for coming. I know it's late. It's going on midnight in Malaysia. And I hope that what you see today is going to be worth your time. I hope so. And the main reason for these live sessions are to help people personally, and hopefully soon I can get to work on your websites. I want to take a look at everyone's website and give them pointers and tips. So I guess that my video is coming through all right. So maybe I'll just get right into this here. And today I want to remind everyone that you are allowed to use these recordings for your own purposes. Put them on your website. Just be careful. You don't want to put too much information out there on YouTube, because the fact is that we're supposed to give away 95% of our knowledge and sell 5%. So we don't want to give away everything we know, or we won't have anything to sell. Anyway, today what we're going to be doing is an update, and I'm going to fill everyone in on what's coming next. And the reason that you see me looking over here is because I have another computer over there. So maybe actually if I just go like this, I should be able to get rid of my picture. There we are. How does that work? That didn't work. Okay. Then let me just go back into my settings. Plug your ears for a second, and I'm going to pull up an avatar. There we are. That's better. This way I can still hear you, and you can focus on the presentation instead of focusing on the John. Okay, here we are. I'm going to go slow as I can through this. I want to be able to keep an eye on the text chat. And I'm one of those guys that isn't really great at multitasking. If I do too many things at once, the top of my head comes off, just like a steam whistle. Okay, this is an update. My website, as of yesterday, Tuesday, was in position number 42. And this is with 1,292,000,000 competing websites. Now that is a heck of a lot of competition. The last campaign I did was for the keywords where to get products to sell online. There's 518 million competing websites for that, and my website right now, I checked this morning, and it is in the number 2 position. So what that's saying is what we're doing here is working. And of course I'm getting a frog in my throat. I'm losing my voice. Excuse me a second. Video to edit. Okay. What I do is I make sure that almost every video or every blog post or every web page that I do lets people know that I have a free Internet Marketer's Toolkit for them. The reason for this is to build my list, and it is working very well. Over the next 2 weeks, we are going to focus on setting up our giveaways and getting a downloads page ready for your customers. Again, the purpose of all of this, including the giveaways, is to build your list of contacts online. The bigger your list, the more success you're going to have on the internet. That's the way it's been for 15 years now, since autoresponders came into effect. Now, setting up our giveaway page is easy. We just set up an autoresponder, upload whatever it is that we're giving away, and using our autoresponder, we send people to the link with the zip files via a message. Setting up our downloads page has a little bit more to it. These people that we send to our downloads page, these are usually our customers. And we must decide exactly what goes on this page. For example, you could have a bonus, something that your subscribers didn't expect. What this does is actually shows people there that you're there to help. And this is a very good idea. You want to be giving bonuses away to your customers all the time. You could even give away things to your list. This helps immensely. It's all about connecting, developing a relationship with the people on your contact list. Now, what some people do when they sell us something is they take us right into a back-end offer, an OTO. And this is a one-time only offer on this page, but personally I think it is better to wait until you have a relationship built with people. For instance, the tube raider course. I paid, I think, $47 when I first started out with that. But then I paid another $47, and I paid $27, and I paid $5, and I paid $7. And if the creator of the tube raider course had have hit me with all of this stuff right off the start, he would have lost out, and so would have I. We're also going to learn how to set up your PayPal account so people can pay you for what you're selling, and so PayPal will direct them to the proper page for downloading whatever it is that they purchased from you. Okay, I wanted to keep today's session kind of short. I want people in the course to catch up and keep up and not get overwhelmed, because learning too much too fast is just as bad as learning nothing at all. It is so easy to get overwhelmed online. What we're going to do now is watch a YouTube video, and this is just an example on what's coming in your back office over the next couple of weeks. But first, if I can go into desktop sharing, and I'm going to pull up the keyword tool, and what I'm going to do is answer a question that Armand actually sent me this week. The question was a very good question. It was, if everyone is going after the PLR products, won't everyone be going for the same keywords? So what I'm going to do right now is go into desktop sharing, and then we'll come back in the room and we will watch a 5-6 minute YouTube video. And also, I would love the opportunity to take a look at any websites that have been started. And I wasn't sure how many people were going to be here today. It's a terrible time of the day for people that work. And that's why there are going to be some evening sessions coming up. So anyone that is watching this later, once you feel your website is ready enough for me to take a look at, just send it to me in email. I promise I'll be nice. Okay, right now let me go into desktop sharing. If you zoom 100%, it's going to show everything, although it's going to be smaller. So you can play with that button if you want, either show all or zoom 100%. So I'm going to pull up another screen right now, and I'm going to see if I can take us into the keyword tool, because unfortunately the keyword tool as we know it is leaving us. They are taking it away from us. Don't worry about this though. I've got partners that are great SEO specialists, and we are staying on top of it. So as soon as Google makes up their mind what they're going to replace the keyword tool with, everyone here is going to know about it. Now let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, now let's log into our products download page. Okay, and again, the computer is lagging on my end, and I want the recording to turn out good this week, so I'm going to take it slow so there's no lag. Now let's say, for instance, that we wanted to sell the fast and free traffic formula. What you might want to do is highlight this, right-click and copy it. Now as long as the keyword tool is still here for us, take it back to the keyword tool. You can pop this in here, and you can do a search on it, and probably the search results are going to be 0 for this. Okay, they are. Now, I'll wait till it stops jumping. If we uncheck this box right here, and we go down here, and we left click on this, we can go show more like this. Now the list of keywords below are keywords that Google is showing us as closely related to that product as possible. So we could take increased website visitors. We could copy this keyword, paste it right here where it goes. So now we've got 1,900 people that are looking for ways to increase their website visitors. So what you could do after you had a list built of internet marketers, you could sell the fast and free traffic formula for people that was looking for ways of increasing their website visitors. How to increase visitors to my website is another one. And you can break it down, and you should break this down even further, because digging for keywords is like digging for gold, all right? It's a lot easier to get traffic for specific keywords once you learn how to manipulate them in this keyword tool, or whatever Google's going to be using to replace the keyword tool with. This one right here, for instance, let's get rid of this. If we open this up in a search, you're going to see over here on the right, this is a money keyword. If you see ads on the right here, that's a very good sign that you're on the right track. Now if we put quotations around this, you're going to see that there are only 23,000 websites to compete against. So this might be a good title for a page or a blog post. And as far as videos, there are only 4,000 videos. So once you learn all the methods used in this course, you should be able to rank for this keyword phrase in just a couple of days. Now let's take a look at the other one. How to increase visitors to my website. Search. First thing we do is we hide private results because we want to see if it's a money keyword. It is a money keyword. We've got the ads over on the right. So we put our quotation marks around it. We see that we only have 60,000 competing websites. Now, anytime you find a keyword that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in it, this is a very long tail keyword. And if you have less than 100,000 competing websites, you can hit page 1 for that keyword, especially if there are less than 100,000 videos. Let's just find out how many videos there are for that exact keyword. 5. So I could take, for instance, I could take a piece of this webcast, this training that we're doing right now, and I could cut 10 minutes of it up into 5 2-minute sessions. I could upload these 5 2-minute videos, and within milliseconds, those videos would be ranking on page 1 of videos, and perhaps even web, as long as they had this exact same title. Okay? And the keyword phrase, how to increase visitors to my website, would be a good way to sell that product that you have in your back office. So just give me a second. I'm going to come back into the web room now, and I want to show you a video. Let's get rid of this stuff. The more windows that are open up, the more technical difficulties we seem to have. Okay, stop sharing. Everyone still with me? Just give me a Y in the text chat if you're still with me. I'm pretty sure I'm back now. Okay, good. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go to video. This should hopefully start playing for us without any hitches. Sometimes YouTube gives us a problem. What I need to do right now is shut myself up so it doesn't interfere with the YouTube video that's coming. And I'm going to be watching myself on the other computer. And when it's finished, I think it's 5-6 minutes long. If there are any questions, just shoot them at me and I'll be here live to answer them. So here we go with the YouTube video. Okay, so you have your product finished. There's a few videos, there's your PDF and such. What you need to do before you upload these to your website is to zip them up. So the easiest way I've found to do this is simply left click in the vicinity of your products here and drag over top of them like this, and then you right click and you simply go add to archive. Now what you want to do is click on zip here and you name your product. And then you click OK. And now all of your videos, your PDF and such are right here. So now what we need to do is upload this to our website. So let's just log into our dashboard. All we need to do now is just click on New Media. It's going to bring us to this page. Now one thing that you want to do before you upload this is change the name here, because there's a lot of people that still use Internet Explorer, and Internet Explorer is very buggy, especially when it comes to spaces in a name. So just simply change your name like this, rename, and just put a dash in between like this. Make sure there are no spaces under any circumstances. Now all you need to do is grab a hold of this and drag it like this. And this is going to upload for us. After it uploads, you simply click here. And this link right here is the link that you need for your downloads, for your customers to download. So simply select all and copy it and take it to a WordPad or a Notepad document and paste it. And what you want to do is save this as my product download link, and there you go. Now when your customers go to PayPal, this is the page that you want to send them to after they pay you. Let's move on. Alright, I want to show you a good reason why you don't use cheap, or even free or cheap, whatever, web hosting. Here I have a file, and the properties on this, it's only 26 megabytes. It's just like a very short video. So it's a very small file. Let's go to an old website of mine right here. I have this hosted on a shared server, and it's inexpensive hosting. Now if we go to the media library, and let's say we want to upload that file. Alright, let's minimize this. Let's grab a hold of this and just pull it down here. And here you go. It exceeds the maximum upload size for this site. Cheap or inexpensive web hosting only gives you a certain amount of file size to upload. So right there is why you want to use a good website hosting service. There we are. Well, I always say that I'm technologically challenged. I think that technology is technologically challenged myself, and that's the way it goes. I wanted to keep it short this week because I do want to get personal help to, I had between 10 and 15 customers of this, and that's good because 10 or 15 people I can help personally. And I want to help every website because I want success. And I'm considering in 2 weeks maybe doing an evening session if I can possibly do it. I get pretty worn out by evening time, but I can at least attempt it 1 week before. If not in 2 weeks, it's going to be before this course is over. So do we have any questions? Armand, do you have any question while we're here? And if you can think of anything afterwards, send them to me in email, because it's guys like you that keep asking these questions that I'm doing this course for. The more questions asked, the better I like it. And some people say, yeah, John, but I don't want to bother you. I don't want anyone to feel that way. I am here to help. That's what this course is about. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to get to work on this video. And within 24 hours, I want to have it all edited, and I want to have it uploaded into the back office for everyone to download or to watch. Our next session is going to be 2 weeks from today. Seeing how we only have this many people here today, maybe we can even make it a little bit earlier in the morning. That way Armand can make it again. We'll see what happens. We'll see how that works out. And please do send these questions later. And again, thank you, Armand, for coming, and thank you, boys, for helping me out here. These are my sons, by the way, Jesse James, and John Curtis. Thank you, and I'll talk to you all later.